Hello, and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna, and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch, and then I also broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. Okay, Mr. Paul B wrote to me. He was looking at my tutorial for Black Celebration on my YouTube channel, and he was wanting me to walk through the intro of the song. Let me go ahead and do that now. So we are in the key of D minor, and we are taking this from the 1986 album Black Celebration, self-titled here, and let's go ahead and take a look at it. So here we go, nice and slow. Here we go. We're going to start with this. Oh, I'll do the right hand first. I break it into two parts. Here's how I like to do it. Oops, sorry, my bad. Okay, like that. Back to the D, like this. That's part one, okay? So, right? So nice and slow. Okay? Then the second part is the part that I am not absolutely 100% sure on, but I think it's pretty darn close. You tell me, you guys. Right? Like that. All right, you got your D minor there, okay? So it's a little play off of D minor. Part one, part two. Remember, back to the D. Like that. That's the tricky part. Then you got to put them together, right? Part one. Then part two. Then just repeat it. Like that, okay? Hopefully, Paul, that helps you. Let me go ahead and do it one more time, nice and slow. Here we go. And I'm going to do it one more time, extra slow, just to make sure. Okay? And let's, the reason why we should take our time with that is because you do play it a lot. You're actually playing that during the chorus, an octave lower. So you got to know it, and then you got to learn to actually sing it. So what I usually tell people is to take, it's a good thing we're doing this anyway. We're breaking it down by the right hand first. When you go to sing this part, it's tricky, okay? So you want to like enunciate. Really make sure where the notes line up, right? So it's, let's have a black celebration. Black, right, then it goes to, where's that? Let's have a black sorry, let me do it again. I'm so sorry. Let's have a black celebration. Black celebration. Right? See, it's tricky. Tonight. Okay, so that's why it's a good thing we're kind of focusing on the right hand right now. So let me go ahead and walk you through the chords now on the left hand that you're going to follow with. So we got our part one, right? Then part two, right? So you're going to walk through it like this. Here we go. Starting with D, you're going to go to F, G, then walk back down, F, E, D, okay? F, G, F, E, D. Okay, that is the pattern in the left hand. So let's go ahead and do it. Like that, okay? I did it nice and slow, so you have a reference there. But basically, you're going to play a little faster than that, obviously. So we're going to do it a little bit faster, but not too much, because I want you guys to see how it goes. So you notice at first, you're just kind of changing when you get back to the D, but then when you come back down F, E, D, you kind of do the first part, part one. Then part 2, remember our part 1 and 2 from the right hand, and then back to, okay, like that. That's the tricky with walk down to the E and back to D, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at it one more time. Here it comes. Right, you see that? Part 1 is on the F, part 2 is on the E. So, part 1, part 2, like that, okay? So that is kind of like the intro, I guess, of the song, because then you're going to go to this part, though. And I'll show you that part next. But I just want to make sure if, Paul, if you're out there, I hope that helps. I hope that was slow enough. So like I say, you just kind of walk up, and then the tricky part is when you're walking back down, just watch that part. However, if, like most people, I would program it into your computer. You don't have to be crazy like me. I'm just trying to challenge myself to play both hands. You know what I mean? Take the left hand, take the right hand, program it in the computer, play one or the other. You know, loop it, however you want to do it. So that should help you with that part. Let's go ahead and jump forward now. We might as well do the rest of the song. Oh, wait, why are the chords not up here? My bad. What's going on? So sorry. I didn't put the chord name view on. Oh my goodness. Let's put the chords up here, people. There we go. Now we got that. Here we go. I mean, it's lucky we really weren't using chords here. Anyway, okay, so now we need the chords, but okay, it's a good thing I caught that now. All right, here we go, technical stuff. Like a D7 there, inverted. Well, okay. Up to F. Just C and F there. G minor. Okay. Then back down. See that change there? Like that, right? And then that's where you actually sing the chorus for the first time. The song starts with the chorus. It's let's have a black, let's have a black celebration. There it is. Black celebration tonight. To celebrate the fact that we've seen the back of another black day. Then you go here. We'll get to that next. Okay, so you get right into verse 1. Okay, so that's how it goes. So once you come out of the, let's have a black, to celebrate the fact that we've seen the back of another black. Walk back down, day. Then you do this again. You do our intro, and you walk through. back the whole thing, and then you get down to here, and you're gonna go to verse 1. I look to you, how you carry on when all hope is gone. Can't you see? Your optimistic eyes seem like paradise to someone like me. I want to take you in my arms, forgetting all I couldn't do today. And that's when you do the chorus an octave lower, so you kind of finish right in the perfect spot. And you sing it, okay? And we'll get to the chorus after. But so you see how the verse goes. Verse 1 is tricky because you're going to want to change sooner than you're supposed to. Because I kind of bounce the bass line a little bit. I go, I look to you. So the tricky part to learning this, in my opinion, would be the trick to learning it. I mean, would be to kind of sing the lyrics. So and just don't go crazy with any bass lines yet. I look to you, how you carry on when all hope is gone. Can't you see? Your optimistic eyes seem like paradise to someone like me. I want to take you in my arms, right? Forgetting all I couldn't do today. Right? That leads you right into the chorus. Okay, so it's tricky, the change when it is, but if you sing it, and you'll kind of hear where the change should be. It's the same bass line, walking up. Okay, so it doesn't change throughout the song. Ooh. Unlike Master and Servant or Little 15, songs like that change key, you know, this one doesn't. This one's very straightforward. It is those, right, the whole song. So let's go ahead and walk through verse 1 more time, okay? And I'll show you a little bit more how I play it. I kind of spice it up a little in the left hand. I look to you, how you carry on when all hope is gone. Can't you, I'll slow it down here, see how the first one, and then, okay, so you don't change for most of them. You go, now change, now change, change, and then back to there, okay? And that is the tricky part. All right, so once you get through verse 1, and by the way, there's full 2-part tutorial on this song on my channel. They're all for free. I like to keep my content free, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to, like, you know, grab money from everybody all the time. You know what I mean? So we do this, the tutorials are there for free. It's Black Celebration Part 1 and 2 on my YouTube channel. So go ahead and check that out. And it'll walk you through it anymore if you need help with that. But we're gonna go ahead and move into the chorus. So like I was saying earlier, when it comes to the chorus, if you're actually gonna try to play this and sing it, then you're gonna want to be very intentional. I would probably start with the right hand and sing and enunciate your words very well, like, you know, Black Celebration, right? Then, right, so we like Black Celebration, Black Celebration. Say I already missed it. Tonight. So wow, black. So wow. See what I mean? It's not that it's hard. It's just you want to make sure that when you're singing the lyric, it kind of lines up at first, and then of course as you get more comfortable with it, you're going to be, you know, they're not going to exactly line up when you sing it. You might sustain a note longer with your voice than you are in your hand, which is okay. But I would suggest kind of getting the timing right if you can. So let's do it again. Black. So let's start on this part. Black Celebration tonight. Like that. tricky one right here. To celebrate, right? Like that. That one's the tricky one, okay? So let's do it. Let's go from the G. Okay, sorry. It's hard to like start it in the middle, but I don't want to start all the way from the beginning. So let's see if we can do it. Black celebration tonight. To celebrate that one. To celebrate the fact. That's the tricky one, okay? So that's what my point is. My point is that when you're playing the chorus, it's the same thing we learned up here in the intro. It's nothing different. It's just an octave lower in the right hand. And you got, you know, if you're going to do it, you're going to sing it. So I would suggest practicing like that. You could even do it just the left hand. You know, black celebration. Black celebration tonight. Right, and it goes. To celebrate. See, that's going to be the tricky part when you get to this part, you know. Okay, what I mean is the singing and playing that part. That I'm just letting you know, forewarning you that is a tricky part. It took me a little while, but you can work through it. And like I said, on my YouTube channel is the tutorial, and you can walk through it. I'll let you walk through it a little bit more over there because we're going to keep moving forward with the song. So you kind of get the idea. The chorus is really just the intro, an octave lower, and then you just have to practice singing it along with it. So let's get to the next verse, right? So to celebrate the fact that we've seen the back of another black day, it comes down to like a little solo, because verse 1 was technically, that's verse 2, I should have said. That one's verse 2. The next would be the chorus, and then would come into like the solo. Okay, so the solo goes like this. So let me show you that again. You're still doing the D, F, G thing. It goes like this. So you're going to land on an F here. Okay, let's do it again. Here we go, walking back down. Like that, and that is your solo, okay? Now let me do it one more time real slow. Here we go. The next verse, I look to you, right? And your strong belief. Okay, so I look to you and your strong belief. Me, I want relief tonight. Consolation. I want so much, want to feel your touch tonight. And then our B flat, take me in your arms, C major, forgetting all you couldn't do today. Right, and then back to the chorus. Okay, so let me show you that. That's a fun one. This is the last verse. Okay, these 3 notes here. Then back down. Right here, change. Okay, it's like, it's kind of a pause there. It goes like that. So it's, you hit the F first. Like that, then back down there. Okay, so it's a little bit tricky on the timing, but let's do it again. Ready? Take me in your arms. You're gonna go B flat. So you can do it here, you can do it here, here, wherever you feel comfortable. I usually drop down here. Take me in your arms, forgetting all I couldn't do today. And it leaves my hands ready for the chorus. Okay? So that's enough time I think we spent on Black Celebration. In general, though, that is how the song goes. I think that's all you really need to know. There really isn't anything more. Those are the main melodies. Like I said, there's a 2-part tutorial, though, on my YouTube channel, so you guys can check that out. Let's go ahead and move forward. I want to show you something. Let me see if I can remember the timing on it, though. Okay, so here's what I've been working on all morning. So hopefully, Paul, that helps you. We're going to go ahead and change keys real quick, because I'm going to come back to the key of D minor today. I'm in a D minor kind of mood, but I'm going to change to E because you talk about moody. Let me show you a moody song I'm working on. So those of you who know I've been working on In Your Room and trying to get it right. There's 2 main versions. There is the album version, and then there is the Zephyr mix, right? The live versions started in '93. This is from the Songs of Faith and Devotion album. This is called In Your Room. Started, the live version from the devotional tour is pretty much identical. It is exactly the album version. Okay. Later on, when they released the music video, it was the Zephyr mix. Okay. And both are awesome. Don't get me wrong. So I didn't know if I should and then later on in the concerts, they ended up combining the 2. I think 2009's Barcelona, they combined the beginning of the album version and then the Zephyr mix after the second verse or something. So it's like, okay, well, which one am I going to teach and which one do I want to learn? Well, I decided to learn both of them. So Nut Job over here has been spending like the last couple days, well, I was also working too, but spending the last few days trying to get just the album version. So let me show you what I've got. And then eventually I will, once I'm done with this, I will do a formal tutorial. We'll break it down. But let me show you how In Your Room goes. This is from the 1993 album, Songs of Faith and Devotion. We are now in the key of, In Your Room says C sharp minor. Okay, so it's kind of a weird beat. It's like, it goes like this. Oh my gosh, let me get the beat first. Oh wait, let me put the little thing on here. Okay. So it's like a double tap at first. Time stands still or moves at your will. Sorry. Will you leave me? Will you let the morning come soon? Or will you leave me lying here in your favorite darkness? Your favorite half-life, your favorite consciousness, your favorite slave. sorry. In your room. Then the bass line goes crazy. It goes, how's it go? And the right hand, you're just holding chords. In your room. Wait. Then he goes to. Right, then back to. Then you go to the chorus, hanging on your words, living on your breath. Right? Then you got, it gets so intense. So you kind of get an idea of what the beginning, that's just the intro to the song and the first verse. Right? So it's just really holding, it's very intense and it's very intentional and it's just keeping that rhythm that at first. Because then the rhythms change. When you get to that second verse, it goes. Then at the end of the song, you're going, when you get past the solo, there's like a solo that goes like this. It's. And the left hand starts boogieing down on this for the rest of the song, a different rhythm. And then the outro goes through like this. And you're singing, hanging on your words, living on your breath, right? And it's just so intense. So I'm really excited about it. Now, mind you, that is one version of it. So now we switch over to the Zephyr mix, right? So now you got a whole nother challenge that we're working on. Now the Zephyr mix of the song goes like this. Time stands still or moves at your will. Will you let the morning come through, or will you leave me lying here in your favorite darkness, your favorite half-life, your favorite consciousness, your favorite slave. In your right? So in your room, coming soon. I am working on it. I'm working my buns off. This one is going to be a good one. I thought Master and Servant was tricky. In Your Room is so slow and intense on the album version, but it's such a good song. So you got to get the intensity of it. Put on some headphones, listen to it. I've been playing along with it all morning. I got up at like 4:30 in the morning. I've been playing along with it, you know. So it's like, then try singing it, you know, because you're coming to hear in your room. So, right? And you got to put some strings on or something in it. Right? Hanging on your wood, living on your breath. Will I always be here, right? So that's kind of a little sneak peek of In Your Room. And that is from the 1993 album, Songs of Faith and Devotion. And of course, that was not meant to be a tutorial. That was kind of just showing you what's coming up. Those of you who are probably my more advanced subscribers will probably be able to pick up on some of that. But what a great start, right? I mean, for those of you who want to study the song. So let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to take a look at my favorite song ever. Those of you who know me know which one it is. We're going back to the key of D minor, because that's what we do. F major. I have to set it to the relative major, though, on this software. But it's all good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is from the 1985 album. Here in America, it was called Catching Up with Depeche Mode, which is kind of how I named my show, Waking Up with Depeche Mode. Haha, right? Catching Up with Depeche Mode was in 81 to 85, the singles, I believe, in England and other parts of the world. And this is Shake the Disease. Now, you can find it on Spotify under Black Celebration, but really, it's not. Come on, those of us who know and who were born and alive when that song came out, Shake the Disease changed my life. I love that song. So, let's go ahead and take a look, a little Shake the Disease. Let me put a little, let's see, what do I want? Now let's take that off. Let's see here, what do we got? Let's change it to a nice, let's do like a little acoustic version. Loud in my ears, though. I want to soften this piano. How about this? Ah, where's the F? Watch these hands. Look what you're doing on this part. Right? And shout out to Scott Hodge for getting this part. And Scott learned this song and he got this part down. It's awesome. Anyway, check out his channel called Vote for Martin. It's really cool. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead. Sounds so simple, right? And you got to put it together with this one, though. Right? Martin Gore does not write anything simple. It's so fun. I love playing it, but it's tricky, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3 together. One more time. That's so much fun. I mean, you could just go, but come on, why do that when you can do the real deal? The bass line is actually, that's what it's playing. And in the live version from the Violator tour, if you can find on YouTube, that's how the song starts. It's so awesome. Two, three, four. That's a fast version of the song, but we're doing a slow acoustic. So let's go ahead and take a look at it now from the top, okay? We're gonna start with our chords here. Got a D minor. F minor. So I'm gonna walk up here. A D flat to a B flat. Those are your chords. Sorry, there it goes. D minor. Let me show you that one again. Then to B flat. Right? Now that is the chords for the chorus. Okay? And it's also the chords for Oh, I wish I could sing. Oh. You get the point. I'm not making fun of the song. This is my favorite song ever written, so I just laughing because I can't sing it very well. I always have to pick the song that I can't sing. Right, like that. That's your F minor. Like that, okay? So now we go to our little riff here. Okay, oh, that's also, by the way, the chords for the chorus. Here is a plea from my heart to you. Nobody knows me as well as you do. You know how hard it is for me to shake the... Oh, wait. It's for me to shake the disease that takes hold of my tongue in situations like these. Right? So that's the chords. So it's the same thing for that part. And then the chorus, okay? So that way you know what the chords are. Now we're going to go ahead and move into our little riff that you play. You go from D minor. It's kind of a quick change from a D to a B flat, but not really, because you're just kind of staying in the D. It's so fast, you're not going to go like that, or you're not going to do that. You're just going to go. So it's just D minor. Then you just play around with the left hand a little bit. Just walk up a fifth, right? If you're doing an acoustic version, just kind of walk up a fifth. That'll help you. If you want, just kind of spice it up in the left hand, okay? So, but that, as long as you get the main riff. Like that, okay? Now we go to verse 1. It's our, I'll show you the chords first, then I'll show you the melody, the accompaniment. I'm not going down on my knees. This time it's major. Ooh. Begging you. You don't go to D flat, huh? You go to B, so you're from the F, B flat, and then back to the D minor, okay? I'm not going down on my knees, begging you to adore me. Can't you see it's misery and torture for me? Right, like that. Okay, so that's verse 1. Those are your chords. D minor, C major, F major to B flat, and then back to D minor. Right? Not going down on my knees, begging you to adore me. Can't you see it's misery and torture for me? Right? Okay, it's not what we play though. Okay, I'm going to walk up a fifth in the left hand, like I said. That's what I'm doing in the left hand, okay? Follow me again. D, C, F, and then back to D. Okay? I'm not going down on my knees, begging you to adore me. Okay, like that, okay? Here we go. In this hand, though, we're going to be playing a different thing. We're going to be going like, let me show you what I'm doing in the right hand. Starting on D, D, C, jump up an octave. Okay, so G and F, and then C and A. Like that, okay? So D, C, jump up an octave, D, C again, G, F, and then C, A. Okay? always forget that one. Okay? Then you go. Okay? I'm not going down on my knees, begging you to adore me. It's a little tricky, so it doesn't start on the one here when you sing. It goes, I'm not going down on my knees, begging you to adore me. Can't you see it's misery and torture for me? Okay, see how that goes? So now you do those fifths I was talking about. Okay, here we go. Nice and easy. Put the hands together. I'm not going down on my knees, begging you to adore me. Can't you see it's misery and torture for me? Okay, let's do it again. I know it was a little fast. Let's do it again, though. By the way, again, I hate to sound like I'm always plugging my channel because it's free, okay? So just so you know, it's not like I'm trying to sell you stuff. But there are tutorials in case I'm going too fast here. This is just a live stream. You know what I mean? I'm kind of showing you what's up. Anybody in the chat, though, wants to jump in and say, hey, man, slow down. I will totally slow down, okay? But in the meantime, though, if you want, there's full tutorials for these songs on my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, let me walk you through that nice and slow. See how it's right here? So it's on the third one there. Like that. So here we go. Start with the D again. Like that, and then all you gotta do to learn is just how to sing it. Okay, so play it nice and easy, but you notice it's on the when you walk up the fifth, it's on that note, right? F, and then back here. Okay, so it's not that bad. I'm not going down on my knees, begging you to adore me. Can't you see it's misery and torture for me? When I'm misunderstood, try as hard as you can. I've tried as hard as I could to make, B flat, make you see how important it is for me. A plea, and I'll show you that part next. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that part down. This is a pre-chorus. Now we're going from F to a C7. Okay, F. Back to F. Like that, and you go back and forth. When I'm misunderstood, try as hard as you can. I've tried as hard as I could to be flat, make you see So it's like, right? So it's right like that, okay? So let's do it again. When I'm F major, misunderstood. Try as hard as you can. I've tried as hard as I could to make you see how important it is for me. Here is a plea, D minor. Remember I told you the chords for the chorus were D minor, F minor, right? Remember? B, D flat. That's what we're going to do next. Here is a plea. That's your D minor. Where's that? Sorry, I never played it slow, so. That's your D flat there. Then to the B flat. Okay, let's do it again. F. It's these notes here. D flat. Here we go again. Here we go. Here is a plea from my heart to you. Nobody knows me as well as you do. You know how hard it is for me to shake the disease that takes hold of my tongue. In situations like these, I just stay in the B flat. Okay? So that's how it goes. Let me do it one more time. Okay, and then I play around with it a little bit. I go. Like that. That's kind of how I play it when I get going. Sometimes, I mean, honestly, I don't think about what I'm doing, but I'm breaking it down now. So this is what I actually play when I usually play it. Chorus 1, anyway. Chorus 2 is different. It goes. It's so many different melodies in the song. That's why I love it so much. Totally different variations on the same chords. So anyway, let's go ahead and do it again. So. Like that. This is the trickiest part. My fingers always get jumbled up there, so I gotta get the fingering right. I'm talking like almost 30 years. How many years? 40 years of playing that part. My fingers just barely making it through. Anyway, I apologize. I showed you the understand me. Right? So we got, let's get back to the chorus. Sorry, I'm all lost. Here is a plea from my heart to you. Nobody knows me as well as you do. How hard it is for me to shake disease, hold up my tongue in situations like these. And then I showed you this part. Understand me. So it's understand me. Understand me. Understand me. So that is part one. We'll call that part one of the live. As I can see, Shake Disease part 3 is on my thumbnail right there. Okay. Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody. Wow, I haven't played that one in a minute. Sheesh. Yeah, we need a real piano for this one. Gosh, when's the last time I played this song? Is this the real life? Where's that C? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Look up to the skies and see. Where's that? I'm just a poor boy and I need no sympathy. Come easy, go a little high, little low. Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Mama. Yes, I cannot sing that high. Mama. Just killed a man. Put a gun against his head. Pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, the life had just begun. But now I've gone and thrown it all away. Oh, where's that? Ah, Mama. Ah. Oh my gosh, I've not played it. So, I forgot it. Anyway, I'm sorry, you guys. I got off on a tangent there. I just saw the thumbnail and I'm like, oh my gosh, Bohemian Rhapsody. Uh-oh, what happened? My software crashed here, people. What's going on? Okay, it might be a good time to end the show. Let's see if I can get my piano roll back. My Bohemian Rhapsody was so bad that my software said, nah. Nah, bro. You're not going to teach that one today. Okay, so I apologize. It looks like that's the end of the show. We got no more, my software crashed here. Sorry about that. That's my little software. I wonder how long ago that happened. I'll have to watch the stream. Anyway, I want to thank you guys. Let's go ahead and tune out here. I want to thank you for your time, for checking out my little channel, for putting up with all my antics. And we will see you again. Let's see. I should be back again tomorrow. Friday, I am working, so I won't be here Friday, but I will be here tomorrow. So have a blessed and happy day, y'all. We will see you again tomorrow. I hope, Paul, thank you so much for writing in. Hopefully that'll do it. And by the way, I also had a little a discussion earlier about the song Nothing. So that might be in the works. I think Nothing is a good one. So we might be doing that one after In Your Room. Anyway, thank you guys for your time. Have a blessed and happy day, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.